Exercise, balanced diet, sleep, learn puzzles and new skills that work well. It is possible to rejuvenate the brain. Exercise, a balanced diet, sleep, puzzles and learning new skills can help. Meditation and yoga can help manage stress, and it's also important to reduce loneliness with social activities. First, let's unravel the basic knowledge of the brain. Structure and function of the brain. The brain is an important part of the central nervous system and consists of three main parts: the cerebrum, the cerebellum, and the brainstem. The cerebrum plays a central role in controlling perception, thinking, and movement, and is divided into the left and right hemispheres. The left hemisphere is responsible for language and logical thinking, while the right hemisphere is responsible for creativity and spatial awareness. For this reason, the cerebrum is responsible for complex information processing and is deeply involved in our knowledge and emotions. The cerebellum is responsible for coordinating movements, maintaining balance, and smoothing body movements. It also contributes to the learning of motor skills. The brainstem manages life-sustaining functions such as breathing, heart rate, and blood pressure, and is responsible for vital functions as the center of the autonomic nervous system. Information transmission is carried out by nerve cells, neurons, which connect through synapses. Through this network, the brain realizes cognitive functions, memory, learning, judgment, emotional control, and motor functions to support our behavior and thinking. Here is an anatomical illustration of the brain. It is divided into three parts. Brain aging process. The brain aging process has many different effects and causes major changes in the individual's cognitive function. First, as we age, the brain volume decreases and the number of neurons decreases. This reduction in neurons can cause neurotransmitter balance and, consequently, have a negative effect on cognitive function. Specifically, symptoms such as poor memory, delayed response speed, and distracted attention are more likely to occur. Furthermore, brain aging can also increase the risk of dementia and Alzheimer's disease. Early measures are important as these diseases have a serious impact on cognitive abilities and social involvement in daily life. The mechanisms that promote brain aging are complex, intertwined with genetic factors, environmental factors, and lifestyle habits. For example, stress, irregular lifestyle, lack of exercise, and unbalanced nutrition can have an impact. Understanding these factors and developing appropriate lifestyle habits can help maintain brain health and slow the progression of aging. Now let's take a look at amyloid PET images of the brain and MRI images of Alzheimer's. Regular exercise. Regular exercise is extremely important for brain health. Aerobic exercise in particular includes jogging, cycling, and walking, providing oxygen to the brain and improving blood flow. This promotes the secretion of nerve growth factor BDNF, which helps neuronal cell growth and survival. BDNF increases brain plasticity and contributes to learning and memory. On the other hand, strength training also has a positive effect on the brain. Studies have shown that exercise that strengthens muscle strength not only improves overall health, but also contributes to maintaining and improving cognitive function. Strength training can reduce the risk of dementia, especially in older adults. Thus, regular exercise is an essential part of brain rejuvenation. Diet and brain rejuvenation. A balanced diet is very important to supply the brain with the necessary nutrients. In particular, omega-3 fatty acids and antioxidants contribute significantly to brain rejuvenation. Omega-3 fatty acids are mainly found in fish, especially salmon and tuna, nuts, and flaxseed oil. These fatty acids maintain the structure of the brain and facilitate the communication of nerve cells. Omega-3s have also been shown to reduce inflammation and prevent cognitive decline. Especially in the elderly, omega-3 intake may reduce the risk of dementia. Antioxidants are abundant in fruits and vegetables, nuts, and whole grains. These reduce oxidative stress in the body and protect brain cells. In particular, the antioxidants found in berries and green tea have been shown to improve memory and learning. In this way, by keeping a balanced diet in mind, you can expect to provide your brain with the nutrients it needs and rejuvenate your brain. Shows illustrations of representative foods containing omega-3 fatty acids and antioxidants. Rejuvenate your brain with brain training. Brain training is an effective means of rejuvenating the brain. As we age, cognitive function and memory may decline, but this can be prevented by doing brain training. First, it's important to incorporate puzzles and quizzes as part of your brain training. Sudoku and crossword puzzles can help you develop logical thinking and problem-solving skills. These activities activate the brain and stimulate neural circuits. In particular, regular challenges increase the brain's ability to process new information, which leads to improved memory. Learning new skills is also an important part of brain training. Playing a musical instrument or learning a new language is a very good stimulus for the brain. This promotes brain plasticity and leads to the formation of new neural connections. Language learning, in particular, has the effect of improving memory and comprehension. Try Sudoku and crossword puzzles. Rejuvenate your brain with quality sleep. High-quality sleep is essential for rejuvenating the brain. Sleep is an important time to maintain your brain's health and supports a variety of functions. During sleep, the brain organizes information and carries out the process of securing memories. This process is called memory immobilization, and is particularly effective in deep sleep, non-REM sleep. Getting enough sleep will improve your learning ability and memory, and help your brain stay youthful. Sleep is also involved in the detoxification of the brain. During sleep, the brain excretes waste through its glymphatic system to keep nerve cells healthy. This makes it possible to reduce the risk of Alzheimer's disease. Brain cleanliness is also important for maintaining cognitive function. In addition, a good night's sleep can help manage stress. A good night's sleep helps maintain normal levels of the stress hormone cortisol and provides mental stability. By reducing stress, you can slow down the aging of the brain. As you can see, a good night's sleep is an essential part of brain rejuvenation. Here is an image that depicts the detoxification of the brain during sleep. The blue light fluid flowing around the brain symbolizes the glymphatic system, providing a visual representation of how it removes waste products. Rejuvenation of the brain is stress management. Stress management is important for rejuvenating the brain. In modern society, there is a lot of stress, and proper management can help maintain brain health and slow aging. As stress continues for a long period of time, the stress hormone cortisol in the brain rises, causing the hippocampus to function poorly. This can damage memory and learning ability, and lead to neuronal death. There are several ways to manage stress. Relaxation techniques, such as deep breathing, meditation, and yoga, can relax the mind and body and reduce stress. These balance neurotransmitters in the brain and improve mood. Display illustrations of relaxation techniques. He is a person taking a deep breath 4-7-8. In a calm atmosphere, I concentrate on my breathing in a relaxed position. This is the image of someone meditating in nature. He is a person who practices yoga poses in the forest. How was it? Would you like to keep your brain working forever young and improve your cognitive function? Thank you for watching.